Louise the Big Head Bookworm. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day wherever it is you are and whatever it is you're doing. Welcome to my book advent, where I pull a book out of my Christmas bag and talk to you about it. Today's book on day 24 of Book Advent, to go out on Christmas Eve, is, can you guess? Yes, of course it is. I had to. I couldn't do book recommendations and not mention Dame Agatha. And as these two stunning editions have come out recently, I couldn't help but pick up a couple to show you about it. So yes, day 24's book is the 450 from Paddington by Agatha Christie and the ABC Murders by Agatha Christie. In particular, I'm suggesting that you might treat yourself to these beautiful new editions, but any edition that you find yourself with Dame Agatha is a glorious thing. I think she is, for any season, Dame Agatha, she isn't just a Christmas author, she is a author for all seasons. There is a murder mystery for all seasons. Now, so if you've been with me for any length of time, you know that Dame Agatha is probably my most favourite author. I have been reading her books for as long as I can remember and I adore them. This one is Miss Marple. It's the 450 from Paddington in this beautiful naked hardback with mock silver foil on. Beautiful end papers. And it's HarperCollins, which is her usual publisher, and they've brought out four, all to do with travel. So so this one is of course 450 from Paddington. There's Murder on the Orient Express. There is The Mystery of the Blue Train. And then there is also the ABC Murders, which uses a railway guide as one of the plot devices. So this is an Hercule Poirot mystery with Captain Hastings. And if you're in the UK, I don't know if this is around, excuse me, excuse me, around the world, but in the UK there is, coming on the television on St Stephen's Day or Boxing Day or the day after Christmas Day at 9 o'clock, a new edition featuring John Malkovich as Hercule Poirot. John Malkovich. I mean, Dangerous Liaisons. John Malkovich as Hercule. I know. I was like, what? And then Rupert Grint, you know, him, Ron Weasley. I don't think he's Captain Hastings. I think he's it could be Inspector Japp, who is in the ABC mysteries, but as is Captain Hastings, you'd think they would have Captain Hastings, but maybe not. Anyway, so it's a new interpretation. Let's be generous and say it's a new interpretation of the classic Hercule Poirot. So though Agatha Christie's writings are set in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, as when she wrote them, they are the classic cosy crime with the detective, the private investigator, who, with the assistance of the police or, excuse me, alongside the police, solves a murder mystery. And this is a classic because it follows the ABC and it's got lots of twists and turns. It is a very good Hercule Poirot. Maybe not my most favourite, but it is up there in my favourites. And then the 450 from Paddington is a classic Miss Marple. So Miss Marples are slightly different because Miss Marple is not a private investigator. She is just a lady who gets drawn into helping friends, or occasionally the police ask her to help because she does have connections to the police, and she is the classic spinster detective, the old maid who comes along. And in the books she tends to be slightly feistier, slightly more cunning than a lot of the television adaptations. There's a little bit more to her in the books, I tend to find. And this is a very good one, and it features one of her friends, and there's a beautiful kind of caricature of an older lady looking for a man in this book. So it's a really good one. But it's I mean, I love all the Miss Marples, but this is a very good one. So there we go. Day 24 of my book Advent is beautiful editions of Miss Marple. Did I say the last one? The last one is The Mystery of the Blue Train. I think that's the last one that they're doing, which again is an Hercule. And that's quite a good one. It's a more unusual one. So there we are. That's it. That's it for all of our book advents. I have gone through and I have recommended you over 24 books. I hope there has been a book there that has caught your eye or caught your fancy that maybe you might try in 2019, or even just keep an ear out to see if anybody else mentions it and you fancied it. Excuse me, I'm just battling. In our family, we have a Christmas tradition that there must be 2 people ill at all times. So I'm currently the person with the cough and cold. And if you can hear, Benedict's coughing as well. He's got the cough and cold as well. So we're having ours before Christmas, and then somebody else will pick it up after Christmas, no doubt. So yes, to celebrate coming to an end of my book advent, for how much I've enjoyed reading everybody's comments, and it's been really nice when people have said, I've read it and I think it's a good book, or you've reminded me about it. That's been really lovely to hear. I've given quite a love to backlist titles because all the new books are very fun and shiny, but I do like a backlist title. As you can see behind me, I have a fair collection of older books which I still am hugely enamoured in and have to read myself. That's one of my to-be-read shelves just there. But to celebrate the coming to the end, I'm actually doing this as a giveaway, and this is what I'm giving away. I am giving away this Booted Naked hardback edition of The ABC Murders. So this is to celebrate it coming out on Wednesday, and just to say thank you for everybody that has watched the book advents. I'm not going to mention this in Friday Reads, and I'm not going to mention this on any of the social medias. I'm just going to talk about it here. I will put closed eventually once I've closed this, but I'm going to run this from today, which is when this goes out, will be Monday the 24th of December, and I will be closing this on the 2nd of January 2019. So it's quite a short period because I want to get this sent out to whoever wins it. And to enter the giveaway, which I'm running internationally, so we'll be happily send it abroad, all you have to do is tell me a book you have enjoyed this year. So a book that you have enjoyed this year. I don't mind if it's a new title or an old title. I don't mind if it's fiction or non-fiction, but give me a recommendation for me to take and for a recommendation for me to have to look for in 2019. So it's a book that you have enjoyed. As I say, it could be fiction, non-fiction, could be for adults, could be for children, no matter what, but a book you have enjoyed in 2019. To do that, leave a comment down below, and then I will randomly pick a winner on the 2nd, well, I will do it on the 3rd, because I will close this on the 2nd of January 2019. And there we go! There we go. I hope to be sending this to you with my love of Dame Agatha. I have this book in several editions, and I always think you have room for another edition of an Agatha Christie. But then again, I would say that. Thank you so much, everybody that has commented and has liked and has watched these videos. It's been lovely this December, and maybe I'll try and think of some other way of sharing my love of backlist and sharing my love of books with you in 2019. Let's do this again, BookTube. It's been brilliant.